This is what to expect when UFC 6 releases. Boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in to all of the series, whether it's UFC 5 or my UFC 6 update videos, and subscribing. We've just hit 1.2k. Cannot believe it. Can we get 1.3k before the end of next week? Just give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and join the socials and Discord in the description below. Let's grind to 2k before the end of September. We can do it, boys and girls. Let's go. Okay, this video will be split into 3 parts. Number 1 will be what is confirmed for UFC 6. Number 2 will be UFC 6 myths or true, based around the rumours from the fan section. And number 3 will be a very opinionated one. What if UFC 6 fails? Pros and cons. Now, boys and girls, stay till the end as it really does help. And if you really want to help me out and show you're a true fan, join that membership, boys and girls. Or even better, go follow the Twitch and tune into the live streams when I am live. The schedule is already up, ready to go. But yeah, boys and girls, let's get started. Number 1, the main one very quickly here is already confirmed. The front cover will be Alex Pereira. I think I've covered this before, but for those that don't know and for the new subscribers as well, Alex Pereira will be the front cover of UFC 6. Potentially Islam Makhachev and Topuria as well. That one's more of an opinion of mine, but they are going to have other editions of the game. So whether they decide to put them two on it, as they are very popular and very high ranked in the pound for pound sitting. Number 2, roster updates. I released a clip yesterday about this one. Joshua Vaughn has pretty much confirmed he's going to be on the game. Obviously, he's an active fighter. He should be on it anyways. But he put something on TikTok and said to his fans, I've pretty much been scanned. And a picture was leaked of him literally at EA Studios. I believe it was EA Studios. Getting scanned in the massive dome thing. Like, it looked pretty sick. Face scan for UFC 6. Number 2, Terrence McKinney. He actually said this one as well. He said he's actually in the next update on his comment section. Whether that means next game update of UFC 5 or next installment update UFC 6, Terrence McKinney will be on the game either way. He's pretty much confirmed it himself. So far, they are the 2 fighters that have basically confirmed it itself. Number 3, now this is a cool one. Esports Integration. Have I said that correctly? Esports is basically a league where people compete in competitively for money and prizes around the world for a certain game. UFC 5 has, and UFC 4 to be honest, have had loads of leagues around the world where you can compete in professional rankings, win prizes, and be showcased to the world. ESFL is one of the most popular ones in the world. It's actually been promoted on UFC 5 in the main menu. So I believe it's only a matter of time, and from what I'm hearing inside these leagues, that it has been confirmed that there will be some type of esports integration for UFC 6, whether it's UFC EA sponsoring this league and making them prizes and tournaments funded, or there is actually a tournament mode on the game that lets you compete in live rankings in that league. I'm sure we'll have more updates on that soon, but I'm hearing from what I have seen in there that has pretty much been confirmed by the owners of these leagues. Number 4, striking and grappling improvements. There has been so much backlash based on the striking and grappling. I addressed this in my last video, how poor the striking is on UFC 5 and the grappling as such. There needs to be improvements, and I think EA has acknowledged that. Actually says here on Google, it is highly likely that EA will improve the striking in UFC 6. EA has a history of iterating on their UFC titles, and striking is core component of the gameplay. To be fair, every time there has been a problem that we have moaned about, they have gone and tried something different with the game. They just haven't found that sweet spot yet. So I am sure EA will have just listened to the community there. Whether they get it right or not, I don't know. But it is pretty much confirmed with how much backlash it has been given, they have to make a change to make money. And number 5, a very simple one that is confirmed here. More custom fighter shorts. Boys and girls, UFC 5 has recently been adding and trying to keep track with all the custom shorts that is coming out. Now with UFC 6 coming in, I'm sure they'll have some live roster feature that allows the game to automatically update shorts quicker than UFC 5 does. We had Khamzat Chimaev's come out, that has just been released in UFC 5. Drake Du Plessis is on there, Adesanya, Merab Dvalishvili, Islam Makhachev, they all have their own custom shorts, and I am very sure they will continue to do that in UFC 6. So it's kind of cool that we know for sure we're going to still get some custom shorts. Now, obviously not a lot has been confirmed for UFC 6, but that is pretty much what we can go off, and we can sort of numb it down and realize, right, these are the main things that probably will happen. And a lot have had rumors from fighters, from studios, from leagues that have just confirmed certain things. Enough where we can just go, yeah, that is 100% happening. Whether it's good or not is another story. Number 2, UFC 6 myths. Are they true? I have done my research online and I have looked at some rumors and what people have been saying. Now, rumors can just be rumors, but sometimes rumors are insights to actual things. New game modes. I'm hearing apparently someone got with an idea and it trended on Twitter of a battle royale mode. I don't know if I'm a fan of this, but I do know in Russia they have fighting leagues where they literally have multiple people in the octagon and they just scrap and it's last one standing. It would be pretty cool, but I don't think EA has the ability to do a targeting system for that because, well, it requires effort and EA don't really care about that. Another one which I do believe could be true, a BJJ mode, because UFC have just opened up their own BJJ league and it is doing really well at the moment. So I believe that EA could potentially, maybe not a release, but later on, update a BJJ mode. And I think it'd be cool to do some actual technical, realistic grappling just on a map, BJJ, and just really see who the best submission artist is without any exploits. Make it fair, make the transitions realistic, and make it good. Another one is a mysterious challenge mode. Now, I've seen rumors about this in Reddit. Mysterious challenge mode you could incorporate from EA's own game, FC24, the previous FIFA edition, which was pretty much where basically you played pro clubs and every game would be a different challenge. It could be the ball had a mysterious power, whether it was fast pace for your character, or if you hit it, it went absolutely powerful. What if on UFC they incorporated, now I'm just hearing this as a rumor, they made it that round 1, leg kicks only. Round 2, grappling only. Round 3, punches only. How cool would that be? Because I believe there are one FC out there did do that for Rod Tank versus Demetrius Johnson. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you would like that idea, give it a thumbs up because I think it'd be pretty cool. Number 2, is this a myth or true? More realistic crowd, better reactions, better chance. Just looking better in general. Like, how is it I'm in a championship fight online in Division 20 and the seats are still empty? Like, UFC don't struggle for tickets like that. That's bad. Do I believe they will change that? Probably not, no. The reason why is they've had multiple installments where they could have done that and they just haven't. It's just not really been changed. And I just think that it's just effort they just probably won't be bothered to do out of the main things that they need to address. Would it be cool though? 100%. Number 3, cross-platform play. I believe this is true to a certain extent. Xbox and PlayStation will most likely crossplay. Yes, they have to do it now. You can't delay it anymore. It's showing how lazy you're being. Come on, just suck it up. Your player count goes up. I believe it will happen. PC, probably not. Basically down to the fact that we still haven't heard of a game coming to them for PC. So it will be interesting. If PC comes out, then maybe. It just depends how they attack the cheating and modding and everything like that. Number 4. Now, I believe this is mainly a rumor and probably a myth. But someone said weather effects. How cool would it be if you had a backyard fight and it was chucking it down with rain? So it would affect your speed and movement on the ground because the floor is soaking wet. Or the mat, if it's outside, is soaking wet. Or maybe the wind is high and you can see the hair move and just extra little details. But then again, does that fall into the category of, yeah, EA, it's too much. We can't be bothered. I don't know. Would it be really cool? Yes, I think it's little details like that that really add realism to a game and really show work and effort and cut the producers some slack. But when they don't do stuff like that, you're kind of like, it's probably never going to happen. 5, a new commentary team. I'm kind of torn between this one because I would like it, yes. Not because I don't like the commentators now. I don't. I think it's all right. But how cool would it be if we got Michael Bisping on there? Paul Felder. I think it'd be cool to have them additions. I know Joe Rogan has left the EA gaming scene. Will it happen? I'm going to go 50-50. We could have another commentator on there, even if it's just one. But when I look back at UFC 5, they've only got one referee on there. So if they can't get the referees right, are they going to get the commentary team right? Probably not. But let's hope. Number 6, Bellator mix-up alter egos. Because we're getting so many people come over to the UFC now from Bellator, these top fighters, I reckon there is a good chance they look to put in even more, adding them in onto the roster. Maybe they create an alter ego version of them in their prime in Bellator. For example, Patchy Mix. He hasn't had a good UFC start, but at Bellator he was good. Maybe they up the ante so people play as him more. Patricio Pitbull, and sadly, Aaron Pico, who actually is still not awake. Would it be cool to incorporate? Yes, as well as ONE FC. I think that's pretty cool as well. But do they give them their prime version selves? I don't know. We'll see. And finally, what if UFC 6 fails? Now, boys and girls, UFC 6 has to work, in my opinion. In my opinion, it has to work, because if it doesn't, I believe it is the last lifeline of hope for this community and series. Yes, I have created some amazing videos on UFC 5, and yes, I do enjoy playing UFC 5 to a certain extent, but you've really got to improve the gameplay, and you've really got to show effort, or else we are going to get fed up. The only reason we play UFC, really, is because there isn't another version that is good. There isn't anything else that is up to date right now, apart from Undisputed 3 modded. If it fails, it would be bad, yes. It could bring the end to the series, which isn't very good for UFC fans, because you'd be stuck with UFC 6, say if it is a failed game, you'd be stuck with it for a very, very long time, preferably waiting for another company to pick it up, and they'd be very hesitant because it failed so bad, they could be like, I don't want to touch that, because at the end of the day, it's going to make me no money. As well as, when you're looking for a new company to come in, you have wait times that could be about 5 to 10 years. You don't know. Especially if it is a minor company and it takes longer time for them to make games like this. We could be waiting a long time for a new installment. However, if it does fail, could it turn out good? Now hear me out. And another company comes in and buys it. Are we then set for a better game? Now, 2K Sports pretty much own every sport in the world to make a game for. Imagine they come in and pick it up. And they go, do you know what? We're going to make this UFC game elite. Okay, we're going to do this right. $1 billion company comes in. Boom! UFC is cooking big time. The con for that would be, do we end up getting pay-to-win systems? Do we end up having to pay for alter egos? Do we have to pay for attires? Do we have to pay for upgrades? That is what 2K are known for. That's not something UFC fans want at all. Well, the point is, get UFC 6 right. Boys, girls, any ideas you have for the game, put it in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to, it would really help, guys, join the membership, as it does help me, and I can keep putting out content like this for you every single day. Like, subscribe, join the Discord, join the Instagram, and yeah, say hello. See you later.